Hey everybody, welcome back to another reaction video. This one is Star Wars The Old Republic, based off the video game. These are kind of little individual videos that were kind of the lore behind the video game. Kind of give it more context, I believe. And this one is the Battle of Bothawui? Bothawui? It's a word that I have no idea how to say, so I'm assuming I'll figure it out after I hear them say it in the video. So that kind of gives you a hint that I don't actually watch these videos prior to recording them, which puts me on the spot pretty much, yeah, puts me on the spot every single video. Sometimes it's easy to come up with things to say, and sometimes it's kind of difficult. But there's a little bit of editing sometimes, and then sometimes there's not much editing. This was requested by a Patreon subscriber. If you would like to join the Patreon, link down below in the description will get you there. Leave a like on the video if you like it. Subscribe to the channel. It's free. Hit the notification bell if you feel like it, and let's go. I don't know what other games BioWare has ever put out. That's not ringing any bells. If you don't know, I'm kind of a video game nerd. Not the angry video game nerd, but
when the Emperor planned the
I enjoy
Republic's
him.
destruction, he did not foresee the need for alliances. The Sith would sweep through the galaxy, systematically exterminating their age-old Jedi enemies and dismantling the proud Republic. But the Emperor's vision was cynical. He did not count on the brave sacrifices the Republic's heroes were willing to make. After the Sith offensive seized the Siswina sector of the Outer Rim, the Imperial Armada turned its sights closer to the core, the Mid-Rim. Believing the Republic was still recovering from its heavy losses,
Waiting for the name.
Imperial forces charged into Bothan space, where they were caught off guard
Bothawui.
by the full force of the Republic fleet. The Republic fleet obliterated the Imperial squadron, and the Battle of Bothawui became the Republic's first major victory in the war.
That's it, Bothawui.
The news spread across the galaxy, rekindling lost hopes and re-energizing exhausted defenders.
Nice.
The Republic fleet moved on, but a courageous force of Jedi and Republic soldiers remained on Bothawui to await the Empire's return.
Yeah, they're going to come back.
The Sith came swiftly. Imperial battle cruisers from around the galaxy closed in on Bothan space to recoup their losses. A high-powered planetary shield protected Bothawui from bombardment, forcing the Imperial forces to engage on the ground. Jedi Master Belthalusis, 7 dozen of the Order's finest knights, and 4,000 Republic soldiers dug in to defend the shield generators.
Damn.
Or die trying. The disparity was staggering. An unprecedented Imperial army, 50,000 strong, descended on Bothawui's brave defenders. The defenders were undaunted, with no expectation of survival. They were mindful only of their duty. But overconfident Imperial commanders threw all their army's might into direct assault, and their ground forces fell in droves. For every Republic soldier who died, 10 Imperials were killed.
Nice. Those are good odds. Those are good numbers.
Despite the defenders' determination, their
10 to 1
lines were
KD.
whittled away until only a handful of soldiers and Jedi remained. They rallied to the Jedi Master Elusis for a final stand. Imperial Grand Moff Zelos offered to spare Master Elusis if he and his brave comrades would surrender. Neither pride nor foolhardiness drove the defenders' decision. They were guided by the Force. They had passed beyond the fear of death. Their glorious last stand.
Yeah, at that point, you're in it. You are so... You just watched everyone else around you get eviscerated. At that point, it is you against them. And you're not going to give up.
Will never be forgotten. Elusis and his men fell, but not before the Imperials were driven to retreat. The Battle of Bothawui was a draw. The heroes of Bothawui inspired bold new Republic strategies that eventually halted the Empire's advances. In retrospect, though, the Republic had lost too many systems in the early years of the Great War. The execution of the Emperor's brilliant strategy was flawless. Survival was the best the Republic could hope for. I've spent much time now piecing together the puzzle of the Emperor's initial designs, and I have a theory that is quite surprising. I'll develop that for my next report.
Oh, you tease. You tease. You know, that battle and up against crazy odds and the 10-to-1 kill-death ratio and just kind of giving it your all and dying by the blade, or, well, in this case, the saber. It reminded me a lot of the Battle of Thermopylae. If you've seen the movie 300, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Xerxes' armies against Spartans. And 300 against, what was it, 10,000 or something like that? It was just an astronomical number. And they created this perfect little, like, death tunnel of, you know, walls on each side, and no matter how many guys you had out there, you had to cram into a tiny little space, therefore evening the odds. And all you had to do was just keep them in front of you, keep them in front of you, keep them in front of you. And they were doing great, and then they got sold out on the other end, which is not great. That was very cool. That video was requested by a Patreon subscriber. Link below in the description. Leave a like on the video if you like it. Subscribe to the channel. Original video in the description as well. I shall see you on the next one.